That the United States House of Foreign Affairs Committee is also not dead. They just drafted legislation that authorizes President Biden to go to war against Iran. So here we go, guys. This is a neocon's wet dream, of course. They've been wanting this for years. This is exactly what Republicans in Washington have wanted for many, many years. And by proxy, every Democrat wants it too. I mean, there are no anti-war people left in Congress at all. There's no daylight between these two corrupt political parties. Make no mistake about it. Republicans, Democrats, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Maybe the only one who's like actively challenging money to Ukraine was Matt Gaetz. Heck, Jim Jordan was somebody, challenging money to Ukraine. But, I mean, they all fall in line eventually, it seems. Maybe Rand Paul. But for the most part. But anyway, this is a neocon's wet dream.
Not even Bernie Sanders.
And that is like
the thing we thought we would get from Bernie Sanders because he spoke out about the military-industrial.
The squad? Yeah, the squad. What happened to them?
I thought for sure he would be the one saying, at least let's do some bean counting.
No.
He wants no bean counting.
$33 trillion in debt. So, yeah, let's go to war. That's a good idea. House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Mike McCall just told CNN that his committee is drafting legislation in the event that it's necessary to authorize U.S. military force if the current conflict between Israel and the 17 factions of Palestinians, you can call it Hamas if you want to. That's how the mainstream media frames it, of course. But if it spills over any further, then the U.S. would use military force if the current conflict between Israel and Palestinians basically broadens into a wider war with Iran. That's the message of this legislation from the U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee. And this gives Biden unlimited power to carry out attacks inside of Iran, using American men and women as sacrificial lambs for their neo-colonial aims. That's exactly what they're doing. Wait, did Biden ask for this power? By the way, well, interestingly, McCall danced around this question and wouldn't answer the question when pressed. Actually, here's a transcript of it. McCall was careful not to say whether the White House had specifically asked for such an authorization, telling reporters, I don't want to confirm that. It's just that there is concern that, we're currently drafting one in the event it's necessary, end quote. Mm-hmm. He doesn't usually mince words or fumble around with his words like Biden does. So when asked on that very question, did Biden even ask for this? Did the president ask for authorization to go to war with Iran? Well,
So it's basically like, we just got really excited at the prospect.
Yeah, we were like, I just want to get the paperwork ready.
Oh my God, this could be happening.
Just very excited. Let me get the paperwork ready. You'll remember Mike McCall, of course, is the same douchebag, a warmonger that wants an all-out war with Russia. He's the same guy that wanted to send F-16s. He's okay with a nuclear war against Russia. He wanted to send F-16s to Ukraine. So this is the guy itching to launch a war against Iran. By the way, Biden hasn't asked for this authorization to attack Iran, as we said. But Mike McCall wants to be ready just to hand him that slip of paper because he's been itching for this over the past week and says that everything that happened in Israel is all clearly Iran's fault. What evidence do you have? But here he is.
Remember, Iran has financed Hamas. They gave, $150 million to them just last year. They give them the rockets that they fire into Israel. And the idea that they're not complicit with this or have fingerprints is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Really? So,
even though just last week CNN was reporting that U.S. intelligence has not been able to make this direct link yet, but they're going to keep trying.
They're going to keep trying. They're going to keep looking for it. We're going to keep looking for, babies in incubators like and weapons of mass destructions in Iraq. What sort of fake intelligence can we drum up? Can we get Colin Powell back from the dead? Can we get Colin Powell to come and hold a little vial up and say that they found out that this whole thing was carried out because of Iran? Their cell networks were the ones.
I think there's more evidence pointing to the weapons coming from us.
Right.
Right, we spoke about that yesterday.
I mean, it's hilarious, right? This idea, the notion that we're so upset at Iran may had something to do with Hamas that we would then invade Iran. Can you think about Just think about the insane logic of this for a second. Mike McCall can.
Well,
He's
it's
thought
the
this out.
same-
Listen to what his whole reasoning is on this, specifically about this idea of, well, Iran clearly sent weapons to Hamas. Wait a second. Who the F created Hamas along with Israel? Who the hell funded and created Hamas? We did. Watch this.
This is the nightmare scenario we've always been worried about. Israel, there's no question they're going to go into Gaza. It's their 9/11. They want justice. They're going to go in and take out Hamas, which is like ISIS. I went to that kibbutz where they killed all the little children there and decapitated them. It's going to happen. So then what is Iran going to do? Are they just going to help their proxies like Hezbollah and others? Or are they going to get directly involved in this conflict? Either way, Maria, my committee is charged with war and peace. My committee has the power to declare war or issue an authorized use of military force. We don't want to do that. But if this escalates, that's what worries me the most.
Tell me what you're referring to. Are you saying that the United States will have to get involved?
Well, if we want to stop, say, Israel from obliterating Iran, yes. And that would be a question for the American people. Do we want to get involved to defend Israel? Right now, we're just providing weapons and training. We're not involved. We're not firing our missiles from our destroyer ships in the Mediterranean. But the minute that happens, it does trigger the War Powers Act. And so that's why we have to be so careful here and pray that it does not escalate to that level. After that would be very bloody.
It sounds like you expect this escalation to happen.
I think the Hezbollah one will, as soon as Israel goes into Gaza. That's the nightmare scenario. The way I talked about the Situation Room is how can Hezbollah not go in when the narratives come out? Hamas is very good at propaganda, as you've seen, and they're going to blame all this on Israel, even though they drew first blood. They were the ones that went in to this massacre, 9/11 style. It's their fault, not Israel's. But when Israel responds, they get blamed for it, and then Hezbollah gets involved with all their rockets.
Right.
And then if Iran gets in there, then we're talking about issues of war and peace.
Yeah, so my committee is in charge of war and peace, but we love the war part. The peace part, that's not something I really ever bring up on our meeting notes.
Yeah.
Like when I held our meetings
When
at the
has
war
the
and
peace
peace.
part ever won?
It's accidental when it
We've
happens.
decided we're going to have complete peace with Iran. We all talked about it, and we just want everything to be beautiful.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do anything. We're going to go to the talking table instead.
Hey, Philip.
Am I the only one that?
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom. Hey. I'd like to start off by giving all praises. Kal halayam la alahayanawa Yahweh ba'asham Yahushai ba'asham Kahakadash. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preach and teach in the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedoms to do so no more than ever for this truth. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, also shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatiyam, which is his sisters. Hey. You really had a laugh, you know. You really had a laugh, man. Yeah? The bloodlust of the wicked one. Yeah? The bloodlust of the wicked one, man. The bloodlust of the wicked one. That's what this lesson here, this video here is entitled. Because this is what it is all about, man. The shedding of blood. Alright? And the making of billions of dollars by the shedding of blood. Bear with me. Bear with me. Alright? The shedding of blood. You understand? And the oh gosh. The shedding of blood and the money, the billions of dollars that, that these people they making. by shedding blood. But again, the scripture is proven itself, yeah? The scripture to all the gainsayers and naysayers, it proven itself. Could tell it that one. Yeah? That one I could tell you. Because what you're seeing playing out is Jeremiah chapter 49. You'll go straight to it, and 20. Jeremiah 49:20. It reads, Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, yeah, shall draw them out. And who is the least of the flock? Those Amalekites there in the land. Alright? And hey, there's where it is, you know. Amalek, the chief of the nations, alright, is the Lord is putting them in place so that what? They will be the ones to draw out all the nations. Alright? Especially Babylon the Great. Alright? Especially Babylon the Great. Alright? Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Basra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs, man. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, this war, this third world war, it right round the corner. Alright? It is right around the corner. Just right around the corner. Alright? And when I see it come, it is going to be as ferocious as it could be. You understand what I'm saying? It is going to be as ferocious as it could be. The fuck, boy. Alright? Because, as I always say, lines have been drawn, sides have been taken, you know, deals have been brokered. So it's just now for the bullets to fly, the shells to land, the missiles to be launched, you know, and then for the ultimate, the ICBMs. But before all this thing, you know, especially the ICBM, to launch the MOTB, the mark of the beast, that microchip, that C-HIP, you know, it has to be what? It has to be mandated. All right? But as you could see there, all right, that's, I think he's a senator or congressman, that Edomite on the newsreel, Macaulay, Mr. Macaulay, Mike Macaulay or something like that. All right? As you could see there, these warmongering men, all right? These men, you know, blatantly calling out for war. It goes just as, because it's not a new thing that America wants to conquer Iran. You know? There's nothing new. Excuse me. This is nothing new. This has been in the making from years go back. Even before 9/11, this has been in the making. All right, because hey, remember, America had a puppet government within Iran, and then there was a revolution, and that puppet government was deposed. All right, and Iran was known as Iran became to be known as the Islamic Republic of Iran. All right, which was formerly Persia. All right, formerly Persia. Back in the early 30s, it changed. I think it was the early 30s when they changed it from Persia to Iran. You know, and then coming down to the 50s and whatnot, 60s, they had a puppet government. all right, that was placed there by the Americans, by Babylon, by Esau. And then it was toppled. So they've been holding resentment. They've been holding resentment from ever since. All right, but you see, the thing is, this is prophecy, because it is written, all right? It is written that the Medes and the Persians, which is the Russians and the Persians, is going to come together, all right, and come up against Babylon. You understand what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is what it is. And this world war is going to be, is not only going to be in the Persian, it's not only going to be in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Hey, the war is going to spread all throughout Europe. All right, it's going to spread all throughout Europe, and it is going to land on the shores, on the mainland America. All right, street battles and what have you is going to be in America. All right, urban combat, as you call it. All right, but hey, there's where it is. There's where it is. Yeah, so lucky about that. Yeah, you know, so this thing in the making from oh so long. All right, then you have the you know, one of the own general, all right, U.S. General Wesley what boy? Wesley Clark is his name, boy. Yeah, I think it's Wesley Clark. All right, who come out and spoke about just after 9/11, where, you know, what is the plan, you know, with the 7 countries that they wanted was to conquer within 5 years, which was Iraq, Afghanistan, Lebanon, Syria. Yeah, Lebanon, Syria, Sudan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Lebanon, Syria, Sudan, Libya, and the last one is Iran. All right, the last one is Iran, and you're seeing where they're on track. You're seeing where they're on track, but they haven't been able to topple Syria because Assad is still there. All right, Assad is still there. So they will try to do a double. They want to try to do a double whammy, but hey, they ain't gonna get through with this one. I could tell it that one. This is where the road ends for them. You understand what I'm saying? This is where the road ends for them. Eh? But we know as the road is being ended for them, you know, what they are doing, they are leaving they are leaving a trail of blood, man. Yeah, they're leaving a trail of blood. Alright? Because they're all about blood, they're all about death. Yeah, they are the harbinger of death. These fucking Edomites, man. Yeah? Let's take a look at Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2. And I will go straight at 5. Habakkuk 2 and 5, it reads, Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home. Yeah? They go on all over the world, just waging war, not just setting up the embassies and the military base and whatnot, but waging war, shedding blood. All right? Because I say, you know, the shedding of by the shedding of blood is where these banksters make the billions of dollars. You know, these banksters and the military industrial complex and what have you. All right, because that is one of the main reason why they had was to, when after the Vietnam War, you know, after the Vietnam War, these big wigs in the military industrial complex, you know, they start to the coffers, the money barrel, you know, it start to go low. because it's like, they have nobody, they have no enemy, to wage war at, for them, so that they can continue to make money, because war is big, big, big business. Big, big, big business. You understand what I'm saying? So the hard was to find an enemy, and find an enemy fast. Alright? Find an enemy and find it fast, and that's how the truth to start to tamper with this with the so-called Middle East. You understand? And start to probe and choke these people, probe them, provoke them until they start to what? Until they start to retaliate. You understand what I'm saying? Because hey, money needs to be made. Alright? Money needs to be made. This is how the military industrial complex, this is how they make their money, through war. This is how the bankers make their money, because the government, they need to borrow the money from the banksters in order to provide that money with contracts to the military industry, to these military contractors. That is what I want to say. To provide the weapons, alright, the ammunition, the uniforms, you understand? The food to feed the soldiers and whatnot, so forth. All these things. All these things is money, man. War is money. Oh boy, oh boy. So he says, so the scripture says what? Neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Alright? Everywhere they go is death and hell. Everywhere these people go is death and hell and blood. Yeah? Blood, 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 blood. Yeah? The scripture saying in Ezekiel 35, and I think it's 6. Ezekiel 35, yeah, and 6, so it reads, therefore as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seest thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue you, shall pursue thee. Alright, so these people is hell-bent on making a trail, a whole judgment trail of blood on the way to destruction. They're making sure and leaving that blood trail. You understand what I'm saying? That is where it is. Psalms 94. I think there is it. I think. Psalms 94. 12. Alright. No. There is not it. Bear with me. It was actually Psalms 94 and 21. Alright. Psalms 94 and 21, where it reads, they gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, alright, and condemn the innocent blood. Alright? They all about shedding blood. They never cease to shed blood. Alright? Shedding blood is not a problem for these people. There is where it is. Alright, take a look at their track record. From ever since to now. This is the way and the lifestyle of the so-called white man. You understand? This is the way and the lifestyle of the so-called white man. So what you're seeing taking place now over there in the land is preparations pursuant to Revelation. Let's take a look at that. Revelation 11 and 14. Revelation 11:14, it reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So this is what you see in preparations for World War III. Alright? They are paving the way for World War III. Alright? This is what you're seeing. But you see, the thing about it is, their ways and all their plans is not going according to the Most High's plans. They're in the sense of what they want to achieve. The Most High, he has a plan what he wants to achieve, and he is going to achieve it. All right? And he is using them as puppets, deceiving them, because the deceiver and the deceiver are his, right? So they have been deceived. All right? They deceive so much until they deceive their own self and have been deceived that they go into World War III and be successful and destroy the Russians, destroy the Iranians, even the Ethiopians and what have you, so forth, all these other nations. But hey, not knowing it's going to turn right back on their head. All right, it's going to turn right back on their head, and they all want to be destroyed. The Russians, all of them, they all want to be destroyed by Yahweh Shai. But before they be destroyed, the Lord is using them to destroy America. Yeah, the Lord is using them to destroy America. All right, because hey, these people is wicked. They are the border of wickedness, man. These Edomites, yeah, they are the border of wickedness that needs to be stopped, and needs to be stopped drastically too. All right, there is what it is. The Bible is speaking and speaking loudly before your eyes, man. All those who do have the eyes to see it and the ears to hear it, it is what it is with them. But the Lord word is being faithful and true. There is what you're seeing. The Lord word is being faithful and true. So pretty soon, you know, I think is I know it's 2nd Esdras 15, and I think it's verse 28 or something like that. You know, where it speaks about the Canaanians and the Arabians coming out, you know, against the Assyrians, whatnot, so forth. Prophecy is fulfilling before your eyes. All right? Prophecy is fulfilling before your eyes, and this is what validates the scriptures. This is what validates the scriptures. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's take a look at Isaiah 13. All right. Isaiah chapter 13. And I will start at 1. Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner up upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. All right. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, Salakia, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, all right, which is what? These governments, all right, these world leaders, all right, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise, a noise of war, of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of Sabaoth, all right, muster it, the host of the battle. And who is that host? Ezekiel 38 will give you a list of that host, will give you a list of that army. Those armies, the Persians, all right, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, the Russians, also the Turks. Yeah, also the Turks. All right, also the Turks. Hey, oh boy, oh boy. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, which is what? America, Babylon the Great, being destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flame. Yeah? This is what it is. This is what it is. Great destruction is coming, and it's going to come upon America. All right? And the Lord is using these Amalekites to usher them out. The Lord is using these Amalekites to flush them out, to get them out of their hiding quarters. Yeah? There's where it is. To bring destruction. Right? This is beautiful, man. And again, you know, you're seeing how the Lord keeping his promises. All right? You're seeing, and this not just only to destroy America, but also to destroy those Amalekites too. Again, the Lord keeping his promise, he shall have war with Amalek from generation to generation, right? So we're seeing that the Lord keeping his promise. Yeah? We're seeing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is keeping his promise. Yeah? This is also to get these people out of the land. The Lord is a master chess player, boy. Chess. This is what you're seeing taking place right now. Yeah? A game of chess. You understand? These people have to get out of the land. Yeah? Because all sort of abominable works and whatnot, so forth, and shedding of blood, innocent blood, all right? Bomb a hospital and then trying to put the blame on this one and that one and the, when they goddamn well know is you all that friggin' bomb the hospital, man. Yeah? Lying through your teeth. You goddamn well know is you bomb the friggin' hospital. Back to Isaiah. That is why when you go to Isaiah 26 and 10, you understand where it reads what? Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet he will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. You understand? These people claim to be the people of the Lord. These people claim to be the people of the land, and yet still is all sorts of wickedness. Yet still is all sorts of wickedness. You understand? And then you have Babylon backing up that wickedness. Babylon who giving you that illusion, giving you that illusion here, that they all for peace and whatnot so forth, when truth and in fact, you know, they all for war, they all for shedding of blood. Alright, they all for casting out blood on the streets. That's why when I go to Psalms, take a look at what the hell I'm going so far for. Psalms 144. And I'll start at verse 3. Psalms 144 and 3. It reads, Lord, what is man that thou takest knowledge of him? Or the son of man that thou makest account of him? Man is like to vanity, his days are as a shadow that passeth away. And they don't see it so. Alright, they don't see it so. They see themselves as fucking gods. Yeah? Bow thy heavens, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua, and come down, touch the mountains, and they shall be smoke. Cast forth lightning and scatter them, shoot out thine arrows and destroy them. What? Thermonuclear missile. Send thine hand from above, rid me and deliver me out of great waters, which is what these heathen, especially Esau, Edom. From the hand of the strange children, Esau, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. You understand? Their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. Alright, because with the Balfour Declaration, they made a promise that what they would live peaceably, so to speak, with the existing non-Jews, or how you want to put it. Alright, but what they did, they break that covenant, which goes back to Psalms, still in the book of Psalms 58, boy. Psalms 58 and is it 58? Is it Psalms 58, boy? Psalms. No, not Psalms 58. Let me see something. Let me see Psalms 57, I think. I think it's Psalms 57. No. know it's not Psalms 59, bear with me. It's Psalms 55 actually. Alright? Psalms 55 actually. So it says what? He put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Alright? When they came in, then they came in the land, you know, although the Palestinians, that land don't belong to them, but, you know, the Palestinians is still welcome them with open arms, right? They were occupying the land, and, you know, they welcome them with open arms, you know, and there was agreements that was made and whatnot, so forth, but what? He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, man. War is in these people's heart because they're all about shedding blood, man. And we're seeing it up to this day. Alright, we're seeing it playing out up to this day. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yet were they drawn swords. You understand? Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved, which is us, the children of Israel. But thou, O Yahweh, shall bring them down to the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men, bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. That's why when I go to Proverbs. That's why when I go to Proverbs, let's take a look at that. Proverbs 6, I think it's 17. Yeah, I will go up to 16. Proverbs 6 and 16, it reads, these things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Yeah, this is the attributes of Esau, the so-called white man. Yeah, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and him that soweth discord among brethren. This is Esau for you. This is all the fruits of this is, you know, it are the fruits of the spirit. This is the fruits of Esau. Yeah? This is the fruits of Esau. There's where it is here. All this here is the fruits of friggin' Esau. You understand what I'm saying? This here is the fruits of Esau, man. Esau is all about shedding blood. Esau is all about what? Thievery, murder. You understand? Rape, robbery. You understand? That's why the whole world is in disarray. The whole world is in disorder. Yeah? That's why when I'm still in the book of Proverbs, there's where you're seeing taking place now. Because of Esau, Proverbs 29:2. You understand? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked be at rule, the people mourn. And the people are in mourning right now. Yeah? The masses are in mourning right now. The world is in a mourning state. Because why? Because this man is ruling. This man is imposing on people and their rights and all these things, you know. This man is imposing on their heritage. This man is shedding blood from little baby, all right, from little baby to the old and age. That's why the Lord warned us, you know, in the curses, you know. Yeah, when they go back to you could even go to Deuteronomy 28, and I think it's 50 or 49. Let's see 49. No, 50 actually. I will start from 49 actually. I can start from 49. Deuteronomy 28, 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flight. Esau, Edom, man. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And we're seeing that it is not only with us, but with all the other nations of the world too. Not just only with us. Yeah? This man just bombed a friggin' hospital. Yeah? These people just bomb a hospital with women and children. You understand? Taking out people. This man is literally all about ethnic cleansing ever since his existence. All right? Killing innocent people, shedding innocent blood. All right? Upon the face of the earth. And that's why he's going to get judged the way he's going to get judged by. Alright, that's why you Edomites is going to get judged the way you all are going to get judged. Yeah? Yeah? And hey, we had warned you all, you know. We had warned you all it is coming to this. Yeah? These people know very well what they would have been doing, especially when they lift off all these restrictions pursuant to the great disease that they had going over the world and whatnot, and people thinking about everything going back to normal and this and that and the other, and they're going to the parties and the this and the. But look what's taking place now. Look what's taking place now. They make sure and get you all real fucking comfortable. Real comfortable. Now look what you see now. Yeah? What this remind you? What this remind you? Let me show you let me jog your memory a bit. Yeah? Yeah? 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety. Yeah? Down here they make sure and give you niggas, you all beg and protest and whatnot for your festival of Bacchus, your carnival. Yeah? They give you niggas it, you know, so you all could be all well comfortable and whatnot, so forth, so that hey, all the agenda could be able to be accomplished without hindrance, man. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. The world is not going to escape this year. Alright, the world is not going to escape this year because war is on the horizon. Yeah? War is on the horizon. There is where it is. War is on the horizon. I will leave off for this last one here. I will leave off for this last one. Back to Psalms. You know, because I didn't want to make this too long. Alright, just get straight to the point. Alright? Show you all what this is all about. I understand, because this devil is all about blood, man. It's all about bloodshed, man. Alright? War is just around the corner. World War III is very, very, very near around the corner. I can't tell you, I can't put a time stamp on it, but the scripture say what? Bear with me. The scripture say what? Although I can't put a time stamp on it, what the scripture say? 2 is just 9. No, start at 1. 2 is just 9 and 1. Alright? And I will just read verse 1 alone. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, I had to read verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So I can't put a time stamp, but due to what we're seeing, alright, due to what we're seeing taking place throughout the world, alright, the protests and war and rumors of war, warmongering and, you know, all these things. Use that as a measuring stick to know well how close it is. And I'm fucking telling you, World War III is right around the corner. So going back to the Psalms to lock it off, Psalms 58, not 58 Salakia, 59 and 1. Psalm 59:1, deliver me from mine enemies, O my power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, defend me from them that rise up against me, deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. From bloody men. This is what we praying and asking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for. Because these men are a bunch of bloodlust people. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, nor for my sin, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They run and prepare themselves without my fault, awake to help me, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And behold, thou therefore, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the power of hosts, the power of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen. Be not merciful to any wicked transgressors, Salah. You understand? And this is what we praying and asking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for. To protect us from these bloody men, these bloodlust men. Alright? That everywhere they go is a trail of blood following right after them. The desire is as hell and is as death. These fucking Edomites, these so-called white man. Kal halayam la alahayanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Bahasham Rakaha Kodash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedoms to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites. Shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatium. Your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp signing out saying Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.